I'm at a point with this game when I feel like I'm kind of tired of the same issue. And the devs just don't care. Like, they don't give us what we really want, which is new maps, new modes, new adjustments. There's a lot of perks, a lot of specializations, a lot of gear, a lot of weapons that are just underpowered. Not to mention that Fire Team does really big damage very fast. And I feel like all they're doing is releasing Pred DLC, which is, here's a new Pred, a new skin. He's got copied stats of another Pred with some small adjustments to his speed, stamina, and so on. I have a lot of hours in this game over the past, I think, 8 months. Because I took a bit more interest in the game when I made this build, which is the one that I like to use. The game really needs a balance patch to reignite more interest into the game, because in the current state, Fire Team is really strong. And unless you go like super sweaty, really hard with a really good build, you're going to struggle with different classes. And I feel like there's a bunch of classes that are just really underpowered, along with their gear, their specializations and perks and so on. So that's why I say the game needs a balance patch to make other things more useful, to make you want to try different stuff. I mean, why would I want to play as a scout and die in 2 grenades? I don't like it. But anyways, I mean, anyone who's played the game enough knows there's a bunch of issues with the game. Not to mention the map glitches, but I'm at a point when I think I've kind of had enough of the game. I'll wait for the next Pred DLC, and if there's no balance patch or no changes to any kind of adjustments with you know, the Pred's HP, their run speed, their energy drain, human weapons, adjusting perks, specializations, and so on. If there's no changes to that, then I think I'm done. I might find something else to play a bit more often, because to me, I'm not having as much fun as I used to. Kind of feels like I'm drained of this game. And I feel like I want to move on and try something else. The most fun I had in this game were players that were talking and they're just playing for fun. Because beating up toxic players or rude players kind of gets old. And I got tired of that, man. Just tired of hearing complaining and people swearing and talking all this crap for losing. I'm like, whatever. So I'm going to wait for the next Pred DLC. And if Illphonic does show any interest in fixing their game, then I might play it a bit more. But knowing them, they won't do that. So I'll leave it at this. If there's no balance patch in the next Pred DLC, then I'm done playing this game. Because in its current state, it is unbalanced and broken. That is, if you know the game well enough to understand it. So that's it. For me, it might be time to move on.